you have a sprinter pan like this, and you want to install the ladders on the side, I'm going to show you how to install the rack step by step, so that way you can do it. You can do it yourself. How I did it in my cargo van, you're going to need the parts, so materials. So first of all, you're going to need to buy the rack. So at least in my case, I bought it on Amazon, but you can buy it anywhere if you want. I can leave you the links or the URL, so that way you can buy it yourself. Otherwise, if you're outside of the United States, you want me to send it to you, I can send it to you via FedEx, DHL, or however you want me to send it to you. So here you have the rack. As you can see, here you have two pieces, as you can see here, and it comes with these long screws. So you're going to use the long screws. Usually you're going to, at least in my case, I use only two for each one of them, the long ones, and the short ones, yes, I use one for each hook that you see over there. And then it comes with these straps that, yes, you can use it or not. At least in my case, it's no big deal. I tried without it, and I never had any issue, any ladder flying away or anything like that. So basically, if you have a trailer, you can do it. You can install it the way you see it here. For instance, in the green one, they have only one ladder in the bottom. You can add another ladder on the top. In my case, I added two, and it works just fine. And here you have a cargo van. So if you have something like that, you can use it this way as well. And here I'm going to show you, for instance, this is the hook. So basically here are the holes for the small screws that I told you before. And here, if you want to use the strap, at least in my case, I tried, it's no big deal. So here you have the four screws that goes in I mean, it's 8 screws in total, so you have 4 for each one of them. So as you can see here, that is how you have to hook it, connect them or adjust them. And then on the top, as you can see here, you have the holes, so that way you can use the longest screw that comes with this kit. So you're not going to use all the screws, at least in my case, but if you want to use them all, you can use them all. In my case, with big ladders, I never had any issue, and I've been driving a lot lately. So since I made this video, that was a few weeks ago. So as you can see, this is how it goes. Now I'm going to show you the other one. So here you have another step van. So here one ladder, a little one, a baby one. Here you have two. In my case, it's kind of like this. I installed just two. And here you have all the parts, the brackets. So the brackets here, we are going, these brackets that you see here, I'm going to zoom in. So these brackets that you see here, here, you're going to use them here on this, in this end, and in that end too. So these little plates that you see here, you're going to use them for the big screws that you see that you're going to install in each end. So basically that is how it works. And basically that's it. The other ones, I'm not going to use them. Anyway, it comes with instructions. So the instruction is very simple. I didn't need too much help. So with this video will be plenty enough. So now I'm going to show you the cargo van. That is very important because I'm going to show you a few tricks that in order to install it. So for instance, this is the inside of the cargo van, and then you're going to have the panels here, and then you're going to have the structure here, this. So basically, if you make the holes here in the panel or anywhere, you're going to have the issue that over time the screws, because this is a very slim panel, it's going to get bigger and bigger, and it's going to cause a big problem. So what I did in my case, because I knew this, I saw another video, I think a long time ago, someone explaining that. So basically what I did is I made another hole here where you have the two panels meeting, so that way it's going to be stronger. Either way, I mean, I installed even another panel on top of this, so that way it will hold it from here, and here as well, just in case. But at least in my case, is enough, and I never had any issue. So as you can see here, on the side. So on the side, I did the same thing. So it comes, you know, you have the panel, you have this structure here, this column, and then I added another piece of metal here just in case, and then I put some screw here, here on the side, so that way it will be, you know, it's stronger. So basically, that is the that is my advice. And here, as you can see here, you have another example. So later I put some screw here, and here, and with the nut here, so that way it will be stronger, because we have the first panel, we have the second panel from this column, and then we have this that's going to protect, you know, it's going to give more strength. So at least that is my advice. The stronger you can make it, the better. So now I'm going to show you the whole process, so that way you can do it yourself. All right, as you can see here, we have the stud or the column. So here is where you're going to put the rack and everything. So I made the hole already, and everything is in place like I told you before. Now I'm going to make another hole on the top, because here is where you're going to hook the hooks, or we are going to connect the hooks. And I'm using the impact driver because it's slower than the drill, and it will make last longer the drill bit basically. Otherwise, if you want to use a drill, you can do that as well, and it will be okay as well. So now I'm going to show you the next step. As you can see here, now that we don't have the the panels here covering anything. So as you can see here, we don't have anything here. So we're going to make a hole here, because this is the part that is glued together or welded together. And here, as you can see here, we have a big space, so we're going to put it just on this end. So this basically, we're going to take the measurement of this, we're going to put it over there, and then we're going to continue. All right, as you can see, I am in the other side. I just installed one. I have to install the other one. Now I have these big long screws that I told you, bolts in this case, and you have to have someone in the other side. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do it yourself. Someone needs to hold the nut in place. Otherwise, it's going to take you longer than expected. Right, as you can see here, we have a very big gap. So this is kind of straight, but here you have the curve. So we're going to put some spacers. Everything should be good. So then I have a rubber thing, so that way it will not mark the wall of the band. So with this here is great. As you can see, this is firm in place. So later we're going to put some rivets here, screws, something. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. So basically, we're going to put it here, maybe some screws here, or rivets, whatever works best. It will give it more strength. Just made a hole here, so I'm going to put another piece of metal the same way I did over there. And as you can see, we have the other one over there as well. And we're going to I just put the metal here, so we're going to put the screws, and we should be good. So I put one on already, so we're going to put the other one here. We're going to make the holes, the new holes over there, because here it doesn't fit right, because we have this. Basically here, because these cargo vans, they are curved, it's a little bit more difficult than a regular box truck or a trailer. So I have installed it before in a box truck, and it was way easier. I don't have to do any of these. I don't have to make newer holes or anything like that. I'll use the holes that they have, and that's it. But because, you know, in this case, this Sprinter van is no square, and then you're going to run into these issues. But if you have a helper, everything will be faster. If you want me to install it for you, no big deal. Just bring it to me, and then I'll do it for you. All my contact information is in the video description. Also, you can go to my website, gabakusa.com. All right, now I'm using pliers. So with the impact driver, you can adjust it very quickly. It will be easier if you do it that way. And you're going to need step 2, because the last hook is not that low. At least in my case, I didn't want to do it that low. And that is the good thing. So it comes with this type of nuts. They are like secure nuts, so it will not come loose over time, and it's great. So as you can see here my helper is putting the ladder in the hooks, and that's it. And after that, I install the other one, the big one, and that's it.